What happens to those people who have been unfairly charged during that time? From August 1st, they went and they bought chickens, and the price was way above the amount. Are you concerned about that? Can they be compensated in some way?
Legally speaking, no. This is the straight answer, because the act around pricing for non-price control items is purely dependent on the business, and whether to put something under price control or not is a government policy decision based on the FCCC's recommendation. That being said, there is no law restricting anybody from increasing the prices. Now, if the prices are exorbitant, that would amount to unconscionable conduct, which is an indirect breach of the FCCC Act. So it's a very general provision which says a person shall not in trade or commerce engage in a conduct that's unconscionable. The conduct itself is not defined. We in Fiji have taken it to be defined as if there's an exorbitant increase, if there's misrepresentation around the price increase, if it is not tax related and you've increased it and you're telling customers this is because of change in VAT, then we can prosecute. Unfortunately, we are still bound by the requirements of the law. Fortunately for the traders, sometimes unfortunately for the consumers, because we still have to follow the process of natural justice. Once we collect the information, we'll have to then collect sufficient evidences to be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt in court via criminal proceedings. We'll have to collate data, we'll have to disclose whatever we found to the business, allow them a chance to explain. And the law also gives them certain leeways in the law to say if the increase is reasonable, then it's okay. Now, the law does not go on to say what constitutes a reasonable increase. We have to collect enough evidence to go to court and prove that the increase was unreasonable, and that process of investigation does take time.
So you have a lot of loopholes in the law.
Yes, our law is in fact
of a decree.
No, our law is in fact copied of the Australian Trade Practices Act of 1974.
It's a Commerce Commission decree, which is now
the 2010
Act.
Yes, but
so when it came into the form of a decree,
yes,
that was back in 2010. Of course, all decrees then became acts because we didn't have Parliament in 2010.
Yeah.
Don't you think we need the law reviewed with consultation?
100%. In fact, we have started the law review process with the assistance of the Asian Development Bank. We are now, I think, in the consultation phase where we'll be going out. It's with the ministry. The FCCC is also heading it as part of the secretariat. The idea is to make the law robust. Now, while the Commerce Commission decree did come in 2010, that was a copy-paste of three legislations, which was the Counter-Inflation Act of 75, the Fair Trading Decree of 1992, and the Commerce Act of 98. They were put together to make the Commerce Commission decree of 2010. And then when the laws of Fiji was revised, the decree changed to Act, and 1st of August 2017, because of the change in name, the legislation changed to the Fiji Competition and Consumer Commission Act.
I get worried when you say copy-paste law, but review, as far as a review is concerned, when those watching can take part in consultations?
Because the review of laws is not just purely done by the FCCC, because we are the implementing agency. It is done in conjunction with the line ministry, which in this case is the Ministry of Commerce, and the Office of the Solicitor General. We'll also be consulting with the office, the Attorney General's office as well, to ensure that everybody has a say and it will go through the process. That process has already commenced. We've got the ADB send in technical experts to review the Act, and that review has happened. But yes, the Fair Trading Decree 1992 was a copy-paste of the Trade Practices Act.